Hi dear students, in today's class we will have the revision of chapter 2 from section A civics, and you all take chapter 2, the union executive, the president and the vice president of India, and according to the revised syllabus you can leave some of the topics from the chapter. You may take page number 18. There is a brief introduction given about the president and his power, and one-word questions can be asked from the introductory part. Then coming to the main points, first of all you have to study about the qualification for election. So there are 3 points, and there is one more point given under the third one that also you have to go through. Then regarding the term of office, it is normally for 5 years, but at the same time he can resign or he can be removed from his post for the violation of the constitution or proved misbehavior or incapacity. So the qualification, term of office, then the process of impeachment. Impeachment means it is the official process through which the president is removed, and you know on what condition the president can be removed. There are particular reasons, okay, just like the violation of the constitution or proved misbehavior or incapacity. So when the question is asked about the process of impeachment, then first point you must write that the president can be removed for the violation of constitution or proved misbehavior or incapacity. Then there are almost 6 points given about the process of impeachment. All the points you must mention when the question is asked about the process of impeachment. And the 7th point, it is about the resignation of the president. The president can resign from his post. How? By writing the letter to the vice president of India. So that is about the process of impeachment and the resignation of the president. Then coming to the election of the president, there you need not to study about the manner of election, but you must focus on the composition of the electoral college given in page number 19. So there are 3 points. The elected members of both the houses, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha of the parliament. Then the elected members of the legislative assemblies of the states and 2 union territories, and at least 5 electors must propose the name of the president and 50 electors should second the nomination. So these 3 points you have to by heart, and that is the composition of the electoral college. And coming to page number 18, there a brief introduction about the election of the president it is given, and there you can understand, okay, you can read there, the president is the head of the Indian Republic. In presidential election, both the MPs and MLAs express their opinion. Why? Because the presidential powers extend both to the union government and to the state government. So in the presidential election, both MLAs and MPs express their ideas and their opinion. And then the next point, according to your revised syllabus, that is reasons for the indirect election, and there are 4 points given, and all the points, it is very simple, and all the points you have to go through. You are not supposed to leave any single point there, and most probably the question will be asked and the marks will be out of 4. So at least 4 points you must write. That is why once again I say by heart all those points given under the title reasons for the indirect election of the Indian president. Then coming to the powers of the president, according to the revised syllabus you need to study the executive powers, then the legislative powers, then discretionary powers and the emergency powers of president. And there are so many subheadings you can notice under each powers, and at least 4, not 4, you can study 5 or 6, okay, so at least 4 or 6 points you must study from each title. And coming to the legislative powers, you can find there is a point about the money bill and the ordinance. All those things you have to go through, and one-word questions can be asked from that part. Then the discretionary powers of the president, and I hope that you know what is a discretionary power. Normally the president acts according to the advice from the prime minister and the council of ministers or the cabinet, but there are some situations in which the president can act according to his will and according to his ideas. So that is the discretionary powers. And there are certain conditions on which the president can use his discretionary powers. 4 points are given in page number 23. Then the emergency powers of the president, that is very important. And under the emergency powers there are three types of emergencies: national or the general emergency, the constitutional emergency or the presidential rule, and the third one, the financial emergency. And here you have to study on what condition each emergencies can be declared and how long it can last. So the three emergencies and the reasons for the emergencies and the time period of the emergency, that you have to study from the emergency powers of the president. And when you go through the emergency powers, then you will find one more point: effect of each emergencies, and that also you have to study the effects of general emergency or the effects of constitutional emergency or the effects of financial emergency. Then the next point, it is about the vice president, page number 26. There you have to study only 2 points: qualifications and the term of office and oath of office of vice president. So, and these all are the points that you have to study from chapter 2 section A civics. So you may study the points, and in your notebook you can write down the points, because you know how to write the history exam, because normally you have to write the points. So if the question is asked for 4 marks, then at least 4 points must be there, then only you will get full mark. So for that purpose, you may please by heart 6 points from each topics, and you make such a kind of notes there in your notebook so that it will be easy for you. And I feel that some students are feeling some difficulties regarding studying history, and I don't know what is the reason behind that one. If you read 1 or 2 times continuously with concentration, I feel that it is very easy for you. And certain things that you have to by heart, and there is no option for that one. You have to by heart some points from history. So hope that everything is clear to you, and if there is any doubt you can contact me. Thank you. Have a nice day.